wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. McNair to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw, McNair. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them down.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ready. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 29, Griffin. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Griffin. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 19 Now Griffin on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Again, it's Foreman. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs. That big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
A give to the fullback on the dive. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Foreman. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw is RG3. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Oh, he pulled. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deontay Foreman taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Griffin will try and throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, McNair. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Final play of the half. It's Griffin. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now a throw here to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A carry for Foreman. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
4th down. Here's RG3. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's Griffin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. Back to the air, RG3 after the pick-6. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Griffin. His throw incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And now look at him go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6.
GG, bro. Much respect to your game, bro. I had to tune in for this shit.
Those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick-6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
he's got a man complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now, you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now, with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
19 right. Trap 50.
To throw again is Griffin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
R1 do work, bro. R1 definitely work.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now McNair. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. T.J. Hockenson, 54 yards. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. McNair throwing for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The Eagles called on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now McNair. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. A first down carry for Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. McNair. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. David Njoku, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles use the short field to get in for 6. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now, here's Griffin. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
That's why you can't win, bro. That's the only play you got on that bitch. Downfield. Get a touchdown. If you ain't 50 yards downfield, you can't score, bro. You're going to have to work on that.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
This will be caught once again by Brown. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. On first down, it's McNair. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. McNair to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, McNair. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember